bit tricky because today, obviously the best day for getting outside. I mean, I know a picnic's not an option for everybody, but maybe during your lunch break, get a little breath of that warm, fresh air. Tomorrow, a lot more clouds around, not looking as great. I'd say Saturday is going to be tough because we have showers in the mix. And then Mother's Day on Sunday, also very so-so. It's going to be a very cool, cloudy, windy weekend. I do want to break it down for you town by town coming up in just a few minutes. This is a look ahead to Friday afternoon. Most of us are dry, but there is a chance for rain in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and parts of southeastern Mass, like the southern coastline. Cape and Islands most at risk for seeing some Friday afternoon showers. You'll see that chance continues into the evening. And in fact, Friday evening, we might see those showers get as far north as Boston and Worcester, maybe up to the Mass Pike. And we're going to have to watch that into Saturday morning. North of the Pike, it looks dry. The problem is we're still a couple days away. And if we're talking about a cutoff here locally, it's very tough to pinpoint because just a little wobble can really impact those weekend plans, either drying you out or creating a soggier situation. So Friday night into Saturday morning is really the prime time that we're going to be watching for showers. You can see they kind of fall apart and turn more scattered into Saturday afternoon, where the at-risk areas will be, again, South Coast, Cape and Islands Saturday afternoon. Both days are looking pretty chilly over the weekend. I'm going with about 50 degrees both Saturday and Sunday in the outside. We've got all blue skies over Boston right now. This is a live look outside. This is what you're walking out to. It's almost 70 degrees, and with dew point temperatures in the 40s, we love that because the lower we can get that number, the drier the air. And when dew points are in the 40s, it's like a very comfortable kind of heat, like a dry heat, if you will, both today and tomorrow. Rain returns Wednesday into Thursday, so get your outdoor activities in today and tomorrow, I suppose. And then by the weekend, we're looking at more rain, but the timeline isn't ironed out quite yet. This afternoon, I'm seeing some 70s at the beaches. I'm seeing 80s inland. It's going to look great and feel great as well. Similar temperatures to what we saw yesterday, probably just a tad warmer, especially away from the coastline. Overnight tonight, we tumble back into the 50s, but it takes all night to get there, right? So this is basically what you're waking up to. Low temperatures for the day typically happen right around sunrise because the longer it's dark, the colder it gets, the more heat we lose. So we're going to wake up to these 50s tomorrow morning, and from there, I bet you even Boston gets up around 80 degrees tomorrow with some cooler weather across southernmost New England.
Here for Monday.
No. So I think the last of our kids headed into school this morning. We had some 40s early. Now it's mostly 50s to send them into school. And I've got a high around 80 degrees this afternoon. So you know what? Shorts are fine as long as they've got that extra little layer on top to keep them warm just for the next few hours. Because, I mean, this is the heat that we're into central Mass in southern New Hampshire. Our coast is cooler because of some local sea breezes. So we've got Boston probably in the mid to upper 70s today, about 79 in Haverhill, 71 in Ipswich. And I'm going to go with some low and mid 70s for the South Shore, the Cape and the Islands as well. We'll bump you up to about 81 degrees Brockton back through Taunton. Mix of sun and scattered clouds. Looks good, feels good both today and tomorrow. In fact, a really similar forecast for your Tuesday plans with us again around 80 degrees. But I think that we're going to add a few more clouds as we travel through Tuesday afternoon. Now, this is like the little cherry on top. It's like you can tell, like I grew up around here. I know the towns and cities, like it is hard to come here if you didn't grow up here in these towns and cities. Morning hours today. We've got temps in the 60s. We've got sunshine. So whether you're headed to the park or you're headed to work, things are just looking great. And of course, we're on track for some 80s this afternoon. It's going to be pretty breezy, but I still think like short sleeves, tank tops today. I'll tell you when you need the raincoats tomorrow coming up. Still your traffic camera here, Catherine, just to point out those nice clear skies that we have on tap in Boston at this moment. It is 70 degrees in the city. We've got dew points in the 40s, and with temperatures, or dew point temperatures rather, in the 40s like that, that translates to another comfortable low humidity day for us. Over time, that number is slowly going to start to go up, but I don't think that the humidity is going to be any kind of issue for you today. Now, it gets warmer in Boston. We're headed for the lower 80s and most Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire towns. Exception to the 80-degree rule is probably going to be along the south coast, the Cape and the Islands, where winds are coming up off the water, and just, you know, that cooler marine air is going to temper your temperatures just a little bit out there. So overnight tonight, it gets breezy and it gets wet. We bring in like some spot showers maybe late evening, but our main rain really arrives early tomorrow morning. So we're going to go with a weather alert for that Wednesday morning commute, mostly because of the downpour potential, which I could see slowing things down. On top of that, some embedded thunderstorms with a little bit of lightning is certainly possible both Wednesday morning and again on Thursday when we see some showers. And the gusty winds are going to be evening plans. Still, the bulk of that rain really doesn't move in until well after midnight, peaking tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. ahead of this front. We've got the downpours. We've got possible thunder and lightning tomorrow morning, but it looks like we get this wedge of dry air that then moves in for the afternoon, giving most of us a dry afternoon and evening on Wednesday, probably into early Thursday morning. By late Thursday morning and especially into midday and early afternoon, we bring back another surge of rain with this area of low pressure, and again, that downpour potential returns. So because of that, I've got weather alerts for happy Monday, everybody. We are kicking off the day feeling pretty mild. First thing this morning, we've got 50s and 60s and mostly sunny skies. By lunchtime, we're at 82, and I see highs today in the mid to even upper 80s in the Boston area. And it does turn a little bit breezy this afternoon as well. Some of my hot spots, Lawrence and Bedford at about 89 degrees. You'll find Plymouth at about 83, Worcester 84, and some 70s down across the Cape and the Islands. Next couple days, I'd say Monday and Wednesday, best bets for getting outside. Tuesday, we're going to be talking about the chance for some showers and storms. I've got the latest forecast on the Boston 25 Morning News until 11 a.m. I'll see you there. So Monday's shaping up pretty nice. We've got tons of sunshine out there, mid to upper 80s in most spots. Gets a little cooler as we go towards the south, and we've got Cape and Islands today, probably making it into the 70s. But we're going to stick with the sunshine and a bit of wind, and you'll see as we get into the later afternoon and the evening hours, those wind gusts continue to pick up. Gusts probably between about 20 and 30 miles per hour later today. So just keep in mind there will be a little bit of a developing breeze today. Tomorrow, a little hotter, more humid as well, and we've got some thunderstorms back in the mix in a very hit or miss fashion in the afternoon and the evening hours. And Wednesday is going to be the hot day of the week. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Lemanowitz will have the latest starting at 5 p.m. today.